afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. My name is Ashlyn Bolger.
And my name is Quaymir Cephas. How did you feel when you heard about, well, let's say first, how did you feel when you heard about the school was going to be on the list of closing?
Well, I was very surprised in December when our name was added to the list, because we had really thought that because we had made so much progress as a Promise Academy, and we really have over just the first 2 years, and we're in our third year now, it was significant, and we had received a lot of accolades. District officials had said how good University City High School was doing, how we had really turned the corner and had started to become a much better school, certainly a school on the right track. So finding out that the district was going to not support that any longer was really devastating, surprising, and very crushing.
So on the cover of New York Times, we saw you expressing yourself about the situation, pouring your heart out and shedding your tears with your fellow colleagues. How do you feel about this?
I was really shocked that I made it on New York Times. I didn't see no cameras there when I was crying. I was just crying. But, hey, I got to express my feelings. You saw me crying.
So from your opinions, from then until now, what are your thoughts still the same about University City High School?
I think one of the things that has changed the most is student attendance. I think a lot more students come to school. I see a lot more students in classes. The hallways are quieter than they used to be. And I think that students are more interested in figuring out what they want to do in the future. I get a lot more traffic in the Student Success Center now than we used to, and by younger students. So it used to be seniors were the only students that we would see voluntarily, and now we get a lot more 9th and 10th graders than we ever have. So I definitely see a college and career going culture more grounded and rooted at University City High School than before.
The day it happened, the 7th happened, so 8th, how did the school feel from your perspective? What were the students like, the teachers' interactions? Did it feel like the same University City High School?
It didn't feel like the same University City High School, because you had kids crying and you had the teachers saying it's going to be okay, we're all going to go to the same school, and if not, then we all going to be separated. But you mostly had the 11th graders upset because they wanted to graduate together.
Okay, so do you hope to have those programs continue, to actually have the idea for you could take it to other schools and maybe they could carry on the legacy of University City in some way?
Yeah, and I think more than carrying on the legacy of University City High School, both of these programs have made an enormous impact on students' lives. And on their college and career trajectories. Leaders of Change students, many of whom are also peer group connection mentors, outperform other students at University City High School. And so just so you know, we don't handpick Leaders of Change students. While peer group connection students go through an application process, all you do to be a part of Leaders of Change is sign up. You take anybody. The range of GPAs coming into the program was 0 to 3.9 this past summer, and even still, our college acceptance rate this time in April for the class of 2013 is 55% versus 39% across the whole entire class of 2013. So that's a huge difference.
So how well did you develop from 9th grade until now?
I think I've made a lot of progress since 9th grade. I was able to turn my grades completely around. I was able to turn my behavior completely around. Now I work really closely inside and out my school, and I work closely with all my teachers and the principals and things like that. Like I said, I am the vice president, so I'm kind of the student voice throughout my school. We do a lot of community engagement and organization and things like that. Most recently, we was going through a school closing thing. Our school was slated to be closed, and I helped lead the campaign to try to keep our school alive. But our school is still closing, but the effort was worth it. So
it seems like Leaders of Change matters for student success, and I think if those programs could be replicated in other schools, I think it would make an impact on the city. So Leaders of Change students, it's a program that helps build leaders. Students leave the program caring more about education. How could you leave a program where you research things that matter to you and that impact you, not wanting to give back and contribute to making education better?